Hey guys, it's Jacqie. Yeah, it looks dark back there, doesn't it? What's up with that? I don't know. I think it's because it's gloomy out. Anyways, today, today's video is Jacqie getting lipstick all over her teeth. Okay. And losing your hair. Okay, today's video is this lovely smoky brown look that I wore in my live on Saturday. A lot of people were asking how I got it, and I was like, I'll do a tutorial. And I use the C-Color Cosmetics A Lust in Paradise palette. So that's today's video. If you enjoy beauty-related content, such as tutorials and beauty chats and lives, because I've been doing more lives, and I did not realize how fun doing lives were. So don't forget to, look for lives, because me and my son have a blast doing lives. So yeah, and Saturday I am doing a live tutorial at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Saturday, so make sure you come and hang out with me and tune in. Okay, what else did I want to say? Oh, in my description box is my social media handles, such as Instagram and Twitter. If you would like to follow me on Instagram and or Twitter, feel free, because I love it when people follow me, and I do like makeup of the day posts so you can see, and if there's like a makeup of the day that you want me to recreate in a video so you can see how I got it, then you can check those out on my Twitter or Instagram. Okay, this intro is getting too long. People don't like that. So yes, that is it. That is all I had to say. If you enjoy this video while you're watching, please thumbs it up, leave comments, interact with me. YouTube really likes that, and it really helps me out a lot. Thanks. Okay, let's get into the video. Well, here we are, doing some makeup. Yes. So, how many of you caught my lives this past weekend, huh? They were fun. My lives. I'm doing another one this Saturday at noon Eastern time. My time. Yeah. It's gonna be a makeup tutorial live, and of course my son will be in it because, well, he loves doing lives with me. So he'll be there. We are using the C-Color Cosmetics Lust in Paradise palette today. And I'm just using some E.L.F. putty eye primer, the huge, nothing new going on here. So, okay, let's tell a story. Here's a fun story for you. My son is home because yesterday he woke up with a headache and a scratchy throat. He's like, Mom, can I just stay home? I have a headache and a scratchy throat. And I was sitting there for like ever. I'm like, how am I gonna do this? Because if you stay home sick from school these days, then you could get tested for COVID. Well, I thought to myself, well, maybe if I tell them that I kept him home because he has a scratchy throat and headache, so I just wanted him to rest, that they wouldn't make him get tested. Not the case, folks. All right, I'm gonna start off with this color. This is the Lust in Paradise palette. And like I said, start off with that color. So now the school calls and they're like, well, because I was like, okay, I'll email the nurse and I'll email his teachers, and I'll just let them know, and everything should be fine, because as long as I don't send him to school and they don't send him home, he should be good. No, that is not the case. So they call. As soon as I saw my phone ring with the school, I was like, oh crap, this isn't good. Because, yeah. So, school calls, tells me, well, because apparently headache and a scratchy throat are COVID symptoms, he had to get tested before he could come back to school. You can imagine how happy that made him and me. By the way, what isn't is what I'm trying to say. What isn't a COVID symptom? Because whatever. So I call the doctor's office and I tell them, well, he has a headache and a scratchy throat, and they're telling me that I can't send him back to school until he gets tested. And they're like, the things that they are sending kids to get tested for is getting a little ridiculous. And I was like, tell me about it. And they tell me they had a student come get sent home from school and have to get tested because he sneezed in class. He sneezed. And they're like, you gotta get tested. Are you freaking kidding me? It's cold and flu season, guys. This is out of hand. This is ridiculous. If you're gonna send a kid to get tested for every little freaking cough or sneeze, like, just shut school down until cold and flu season's over. Don't even bother, because you're gonna be sending everybody home. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So that's my story. I'm going with this for the crease shade. So yeah, I'm freaking annoyed. It's just out of hand, guys. It's like, I don't know. You can't even keep them home thinking that if they don't get sent home, they're not going to make them get tested for COVID. And yeah, so yeah. So we did that yesterday. That was fun. You did so much better this time though. Like when I told him he had to get tested again, he started freaking out. He was like, no, I can't do it again. No. He's like, please, Mom, don't make me go. And I was like, I'm sorry, but they're not going to let you go back to school. He's like, you can teach me from home. I was like, no, I can't. And yeah, so that was fun. But calmed him. We talked through it. Told him, I was like, you've done this before, so you know what it's going to feel like. Is it comfortable? No, but you know that you can get through it because you've done it. I was like, so we'll get through it. We'll get through it together. And he calmed down. We get there. The nurse starts getting the stuff ready for the test. And he's like, I can't do this. I can't do this. He's like, no, I can't do this. Oh my gosh, I need a minute. So he was like starting to freak out. And I was like, calm down. It's okay. We talked about this. And the nurse, he was like, I need a minute. I need a minute. So the nurse was like, okay, I have other tests and shots to give a couple of kids, so I'll go do that and come back and give you some time to calm down. Awesome. Great. Perfect. Now I'm going to take a mix of this shade right here and this dark brown, these two shades. I'm going to mix them. So, put that all over the lid. Alright. So, she went and did that. I calmed him down. I had him sit on my lap. I was like, you can sit on my lap and squeeze my hands, and he'll be like, oh, that's really uncomfortable. Done. That's as long as it takes. He's like, okay, okay. And then the nurse came back and he was like, and I was like, calm down, squeeze my hand. I'm like, we got through it. He did good this time. He didn't like scream, cry, and yell, I'm dying, or they're gonna kill me. Like last time. So we got through it. We got through it. He did good. Then we went and got Duncan, just like last time. So yeah, now I'm just waiting. They said this time it could be, the test could come back today, so, which made him mad because he was expecting to have like at least 2 days off, because that's how long it took the last time. But apparently they're getting faster, and so they're saying it doesn't take as long, and he was like, well, I don't think that's right. So we'll see if they call today, see if the nurse calls today, and go in with that crease color just to blend this out. So then he's home today, and we're just waiting for the call, which is, you know, whatever. Should be making him do some schoolwork though, which he's not gonna like. He's gotta do something. Can't just sit and do nothing all day. He's not gonna like me if I tell him that. So we're just blending this out. Oh yeah, we decided throughout this whole lovely process here, we have decided that he most likely, because this is not the first time he's had a headache and a scratchy throat, he most likely has allergies. So we got some allergy meds sent to the pharmacy that I gotta pick up. But it's gonna have to wait till Friday, because guess who does not have the gas to be running everywhere? Especially now that we had to go to the doctor's office, and supposed to go with my friend makeup shopping for her wedding, because I'm doing her wedding makeup, and that is soon. So I gotta go back out on Wednesday, which is tomorrow. And yeah, do that. So, alright, now we're gonna go in with that crease shade again, or that transition shade, and we're gonna blend a little more. I used to go for walks, like when my son would get on the bus, I would immediately, you know, get in some clothes and go for walks around and listen to music, you know, headphones on, and just walk around the park that I live in. And I did that for a couple of years after my heart attack. And yeah, and then I just decided, because I used to do it during, alright, so now I'm going to go in with, I'll finish that story, I promise. I'm going to go in with this shade right here, this shimmer shade, and I'm going to put it in the middle of my eyelid. I'm going to use my finger. Gonna put it right there in the middle. Gonna wet my finger. To make it a little more poppy. Add a little more of the dry on top of that. Look at that. Oh, bam! Bam! I need a wipe. what was I saying? Oh yeah, so after my heart attack, I decided I needed to get exercise and I needed to walk around. So they were like, that's good, that's good. So then like after, because I only did it until it got cold and like really cold and wintry. So in the spring, after the first year, in the spring I went back to doing it until, you know, winter. And then I was like, you know, I don't feel like this is doing anything for me. I wasn't losing any of the weight that I had gained from the medicine that they put me on. And I just didn't feel like it was really doing anything. I kept getting Charlie horses right at the top of my thigh, like right below my butt cheek at the top of my thigh. I would get these awful, like Charlie horse type cramps. And I was like, what is happening? Like I would be in the grocery store and all of a sudden it would start cramping. And I'm like, what the heck? So then I'd start walking weird and it hurt so bad. And I always was like, why? What is happening right now? All right, I'm gonna take the crease brush and just kind of blend. So like, I never knew what the heck it was. Turns out I noticed when I wasn't walking, I wasn't getting the cramps. I'm gonna take that brush we used on the lid. Just kind of blend into that. Shimmer shade, shimmer shimmer. And a little more to the brush. So like, I was like, I noticed that when I didn't go for walks, I didn't get the cramps. So I was like, well, what the hell? Like, I'm exercising and getting cramps? That doesn't even make sense. Like, I would stretch before I would walk, and I would stretch when I came back from my walk. So like, I was like, what the hell? So I was like, all right, this isn't doing anything. I'm not losing any weight. I'm getting cramps in my legs and butt cheeks. Screw this. I'm not doing this anymore. So I stopped. I haven't done it. I haven't gone back to doing it since. Haven't gained. I mean, there was a short period of time where it was like I did gain some weight, and then I, you know, stopped eating as much, and the weight went away. So there you go with that story. I'm gonna take this Master Precise All Day Liquid Liner from Maybelline and just do a lovely little line against my lashes. We're gonna use lashes today because I wore lashes that day. So, I don't know. I just feel like, I'm sorry, I'm slouching. I just feel like walking does not do anything. People say it does. I don't know. Should prove it. Like, I did it for years, and guess what? Still fat. Thank you. You're like, it's good for your heart. There's nothing wrong with my heart. Had my heart checked, and guess what? Everything looks good, so. I must have caught that heart attack early enough that I did have a stent put in, but it didn't cause any. What is happening right now? Come on, you can do it. It didn't cause any lasting effects on my heart muscle. So my heart muscle is still, like, you can't even, there's no evidence that I had a heart attack. My heart muscle wasn't damaged at all, so Y'all, I'm good. Take all the medicine I'm supposed to take. I mean, do I really need to go for walks? I don't think I do. Alright, I'm gonna pop on some mascara before I do this lash situation, because last time I forgot to do the mascara first. I like to do the mascara first so it doesn't get all over the lashes as much. Do mascara after, then you're like kind of getting mascara on your lashes as well, on the falsies I mean. So I like to do, this is the Falsies Lash Lift mascara. Save the good stuff for when I'm not wearing lashes and use the stuff that I'm not 100% sold on when I'm wearing falsies. So the lashes I'm wearing, I think, are they flirty? Let me see here. They're a little much. They're Flirty by Kiss. Kiss lashes. They're out there. I'm using the Duo Quick Set Lash Glue. I love this stuff, but I think I need more. I think it's getting old. Alright, let's see here. I need tweezers. Alright, I'm gonna pop on these lashes and I'll be back. Okay. So there's that. Guess I should probably wipe under my eyes and make sure there's no fallout. Yeah, I guess there was a little fallout. Always is, usually. Not very often there's none. Well, now I need to put some moisturizer back. Oh, there's the Cameron come trotting through.
Hello.
Hey. For those of you who don't know who that is, that's my son. If you've been here a while, you know. Alright, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Dewy Foundation and the shade Fair. What is the shade? That's not the shade. Shell Ivory. That's the shade. Kind of. He's making all kinds of noise, isn't he? Why so loud, kid? You don't have to be so loud. Seriously? Okay, I'll use a sponge. This is just an old sponge. I forgot who made this sponge. Oh my goodness. Don't hate me. Can't remember the name of this sponge. Wow, that like is not doing anything, is it? Wow, look at my forehead. Oh, it looks exactly the same. Hello. I have to build that up a little bit because that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna fly around these parts. Oh my gosh. I don't know what my undertone is, guys. To be 100,000,000% honest. Sometimes it looks more yellow. Sometimes it looks more pink. Like, I swear to God, my skin color changes. It's crazy. It's crazy. Anybody else have an issue figuring out their, like, undertone? Because I definitely do. Man, I'm starting to wonder if I should have used a brush with this foundation. Because let's face it, that's not much coverage, is it? I'm not in love with the coverage. I'm going to have to put on more. Careful, don't spill it. Let you.
Love you too, Mom.
Alright, I'm going to add some more because that wasn't much at all. And I am sorry, I need coverage. Especially, I have a lot of sunspots. I'm getting old, guys. Getting old. So, we need a little more coverage. And at least fade the sunspots. I can never fully cover the sunspots. They never fully covered. I've never found a like full enough coverage foundation to cover the sunspots I have. But whatever. Embrace your age, guys. Why not? Instead of dreading getting older and being older, just embrace it. Love who you are. It's okay. We are all gonna get older. There's nothing we can do about it. I mean, sure, you can get plastic surgery and stuff, but that's not really my thing. I try to cause the least amount of pain to myself as possible. I mean, yes, I do have some tattoos. But other than that, I try not to get poked with things. Oh, I also have my nose pierced, obviously. My ears are pierced, but those were pierced as a child. That was not fun. Surprised I got my nose pierced because I'm such a wuss. But I did. Thanks to my friend Katie, which is weird because technically I gave her birthday money, like for her birthday. It was her 21st birthday. And like I gave her some money thinking she could buy like, you know, some alcohol or something. And she used it so we could go get our nose pierced together. And I was like, oh, that's so thoughtful. And I was like, but that's your money. I'm not gonna let you spend it on me. And she was like, why? She's like, it's the thought. And now we get to do this together. And I was like, all right, it's your money. You can do what you want with it. So yeah, we got our nose pierced together. And unfortunately, hers had to be taken out. No, she took it out to try to put a different nose ring in. And then, like, she couldn't get it back in. So, hers healed up, but mine has not, because I keep my nose ring in all the time. So, yeah. Alright, I'm using the Milani Conceal and Perfect, because it's my favorite. And we're just gonna tap this out on the nose. Try to help out the coverage on my nose with my stupid skin. I don't know what to do about this skin, guys. I should see a dermatologist, but I just can't pay $25 co-pays for every time I have to see a specialist. It's ridiculous. Okay, it's not ridiculous. I mean, that's way cheaper than actually having to pay full, you know, outright. You know, I'd never go to the doctors then, which for a long time I didn't have insurance. So I didn't until I got pregnant with my son, and then I got insurance through Medicaid. But yeah, I've had insurance ever since then, but long time I did not have health insurance. And now I have Excelis, Blue Cross Blue Shield through the New York State of Health website, and I pay $20 a month. I don't know, is that considered a copay of some sort? Pay my insurance bill, I guess. So yeah, it costs $25 to see specialists. So anybody that is not your primary care doctor is basically considered a specialist. And it costs $25 copay. So my heart doctor is a specialist. That makes sense, right? If I were to seek counseling of some sort, that would be a $25 copay every time I had to go, which is why I don't seek counseling. I liked it better when it was free, but whatever. I got married and fucked that up. Oh, sorry. Messed that up. It's too late, Jackie. Already said it. Alright, I'm going to go in with the number 7 Lift and Illuminate powder for under my eyes. Oh, yeah. I love this stuff. It works so well. The only thing that sucks is like every powder, basically, I don't think I have found a powder that does it yet. Darkens my under eyes, so I never have that bright under eye look. But that's alright. I'm not a bright under eye kind of gal, I guess. Down the nose, where put the concealer. Do up here. Yes, yes, yes. I don't know why I'm doing down here. Around here. Okay. And then for the rest of the face, I'm going to use my E.L.F. Fairlight Prime, what is this? Prime and Fine. I don't know what the hell it's called, guys. It doesn't say on it. But yeah, you know, the little E.L.F. one. It's $3 at the store. E.L.F. $3. Almost out, but I did pick up another one because I remembered. I'm just trying to get through this one first, and I'm going to use that all over the rest of my face. Just take a fluffy brush and kind of just, you know, dab it in there. Dab-a-doo. Yabba-dabba-doo. Okay, you're stupid. Okay. What was I talking about? I don't remember. Literally was just talking. Don't know what the heck I just said. Something. What did I say? Oh, insurance. Yeah, insurance. So that's fun. So yeah, I don't dare go see a dermatologist because I don't have just $25 all the time to be paying for these specialists, you know? I'm sure they could help my skin issues, but they'd probably like suggest I like go to, I don't know, those people who do facial things. I don't know what they're called. Aesthetician? Is that what they're called? I don't know. Anyways, so, yep, we use that. Now we're gonna use the Sculpt and Glow from Profusion. You know the only thing I use this for are the contour shades. I don't use any of this up here, just the contour. I should really just look into getting some just contours. Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna contour this face. It's raining. It's been raining for like 2 days. It's annoying. It was raining all yesterday when I had to take my son to the doctor. We had to go in the rain. Was not fun, but then he would have to go to school in the rain, so I guess rain, rain, either way, you're out in the rain, right? Anyways, so there's that. So that's why I haven't, you know, gotten all my skin issues checked. I don't know, does dermatologists look at skin on other places other than a face, just your face? Because I have plaque psoriasis on my elbow here that they could probably diagnose. I mean, it's pretty obvious it's plaque psoriasis. I mean, my primary care doctor knows it's plaque psoriasis. It doesn't really bug me though. Like, it's not, it itches once in a blue moon, but it's not real itchy on me. And it's only on this elbow. So this elbow has plaque psoriasis. My face has dermatitis. My foot, only my left foot, has like a foot fungus and has since I was a kid. Can't get rid of it. No matter what we put on it, it doesn't go away. Always comes back. And yeah, it's affecting my toenails and all that, which is probably TMI for you people. You probably don't want to know this, but I told you anyways. So yeah, I have skin issues everywhere, different skin issues. And oh, my hands, can you see this? My hands peel. Is that thunder? Or somebody grabbing their garbage tote? But my hands peel. They'll peel, then they will heal up, and then they will peel again. So it's like some weird skin issue. My foot does the same thing. what that's about. So I have all kinds of skin issues. So it's kind of no wonder that I'm always tired, because I feel like my body is constantly fighting something. It's fighting itself. Because I feel like a lot of these things are like autoimmune issues. I know plaque psoriasis has to do with your autoimmune system. So it's like my skin is fighting my body. I don't know, it's freaking weird. Anyways, so yeah, I don't know. Got all kinds of issues, y'all. All kinds of issues. That's okay, because, you know, whatever. It is what it is. I didn't start having skin problems on my face until after I had my son. Actually, it was a while after I had him, though. Like, months. Then all of a sudden, you started seeing all these red spots on my face. So when I started going, wow, I should probably invest in some foundations or something. I actually started using, the first foundation, I don't even know if it was considered, like, really a foundation. It's like, it's CoverGirl. They still have it. And it came in the blue thing with a sponge. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but that's the first foundation I ever used. My mom used to use it. So it's like, and I'm like the same coloring as my mom, so that's what I started off using. Okay, there's our contour. Now, finally, that took forever. Done. Alright, let's do bronzer. Where you at? Where you at, bronzer? You gotta be somewhere. Oh, here. Here you are. Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer and Ticket to Brazil. We going to Brazil tonight, folks. Let's see if I can get some of this. I'm getting really close. You see the, like, grid design? I'm getting really close to panning this. Man, when I buy stuff, I use it. Like, when people when I got friend mail, like, I use the crap out of everything I get. Because because I can't afford to buy new makeup all the time. But at least you guys know what I like. You know? You actually see me using my products all the time. You know? So you know what I'm liking and not liking. Oh my goodness. My hair. Oh, I didn't do my brows yet, did I? Oh my god. Chin. Drag it down the neck, blend it down the neck. There we go. I don't like harsh lines. Alright, my hair is ridiculous. My hair's being stupid today. My hair doesn't want to go on right. Okay, let's do brows, shall we? Do some brows. Alright, I'm going to use my Milani Soft Brown Stay Put Brow Color. It's a brow pomade. We're going to use that because I love it. I love this stuff. It really does stay put. They're not kidding. It stays all day. No problems. No, doesn't move, doesn't smudge, doesn't budge. Word. Sorry, I cannot talk and do my brows at the same time sometimes. Not all the time. Sometimes I can talk and do everything. Sometimes I am so focused on what I'm doing that I forget to talk. So sorry about that. Okay. I don't know why this mirror keeps moving. Okay. Okay. Stop talking. let's do blush. I'm going to use the Rosy Flush Duo by E.L.F. Looks like, looks like this. I'm gonna use this shade for blush. So, because I feel like, I don't know, it's not too rosy, you know, it's kind of a neutral rosy. My son just sneezed. Good thing he's not in school. I don't know if our school would do that. I don't know what school this kid came from, but yeah, you never know. Okay, so I have a rant. Probably shouldn't, but I'm gonna, because let's face it, these people don't watch my videos, I'm sure. At least I'm pretty sure. There's somebody that my husband works with who, like, he's turning 40 this year. So this person, I'm not gonna say their name, but they were like, yeah, we're gonna go to a bar, and you know, we're gonna invite people, we're gonna celebrate your 40th. We gotta celebrate it, it's your 40th. And my husband was like, yeah, no, I'm not really worried about it, don't bother. And they were like, no, we're doing it, we're doing it. And okay, this was like months ago, and this is like when the lockdown first happened, and he's like, we're in the middle of a pandemic, I'm not even sure you're gonna be able to find anywhere to do this. And let's do the bottom lash line while I continue. I'm going to take the dark shade that I put all over the lid, use the tip of this brush, and put it under here. So he's like, no, we're doing it, and he's like, I'll find somewhere to do it. And they were going to do it at this bar, but like the room that they had, they said they can only have 8 people at a time in it, and there was more than 8 people that were supposed to go. So they were like, okay, well, that's not gonna work. And like at first he thought, my husband thought, okay, this is gonna like go away, you know, like people, he's gonna forget and it's not gonna be a thing. So well, he didn't forget, and as of like last week, was trying to figure out, you know, where can we go, what can we do. That place isn't gonna work with the amount of people, and you know, so my husband was like, okay, well, maybe this is happening, and he has a friend coming out for the weekend who was gonna go to this. I'm gonna go with the transition, or the crease brush, and I'm gonna kind of blend that out a little bit. And so he's like, okay, maybe this is actually gonna happen, you know? And then all of a sudden, this week, this worker was like, oh, he's been trying to get decking, I guess, to build a deck, and I guess finally they'll be able to deliver it Saturday. They were supposed to deliver it weeks ago, I guess, but these people have been giving them the runaround, so they found somewhere else, and it'll be delivered Saturday. And he spoke up and said, well, it looks like I'll be doing decking all weekend. So my husband said that was the first clue that I got that this actually was not going to happen. And I was like getting angry because I fucking hate sorry, but I feel very passionately about this. I hate it when people do that shit. I really do. Like, don't make plans with somebody and then back out. Like, that makes me so mad. So, okay, so another worker that was supposed to be going to this, he was like super excited to go, you know. I'm gonna take this eyeliner Mystic from Believe Beauty. It's brown, a cool tone brown. I'm gonna put it in my waterline. So another worker who was like super excited, like went up to this other coworker and was like, hey, is this still going on? And And he said, yeah, probably not. That's probably not going to happen. We'll have to wait and celebrate his 41st. Mind you, he did not say any of this to my husband, whose party this is supposed to be for. It's supposed to be for my husband, right? Didn't say any of this to my husband. He found out from this other coworker that talked to the man. So he comes home yesterday and tells me all this, and I was like, I'm mad. I want to say something. I was like, but I'm not gonna. And he was like, why? What do you want to say? I was like, I want to tell this person, don't make plans with my husband if you're not going to stick to him. Like, that angers me. You got everybody all, like, hyped up, you know, and invite a bunch of people from work and stuff. Got everybody all, like, ready for this party that you last minute decide isn't going to happen, but haven't even really told anybody about it, that it's not going to happen. Like, don't do that. That makes me mad. Not to mention, like, thanks a lot for, like, getting my husband all ready for a party that you're not going to end up having for him. Like, ooh, it makes me angry. So, moral of my story, I'm going to use the Falsies Volume Express Flared, this beautiful mascara for my lower lashes. Moral of the story is, don't make plans with people and then cancel them last minute because you have people all excited or all ready for this, like making it, you know, okay, this is my weekend plan, we're gonna go and we're gonna do this, just to freaking cancel the last second. Like, that pisses me off. I hate people that do that. I'm the type of person, if you say you're gonna do something, do it. Unless you have a damn good reason, like, don't do that. It makes me so mad. So, I don't know if his wife watches my videos, but I highly doubt it. So, yeah, that made me mad. So now, I don't know what we're doing this weekend. Well, I'm doing a live on Saturday at noon. And he's still going to get his friend to come out for the weekend and hang out. At least, that's all we're doing now. Pisses me off so bad. Like, I wasn't going to do this. I was staying home with our son. But, like, it was a big deal. He's turning 40. You made it seem like it was a big deal, and then you just went and bail. Like, no. That makes me so angry. So, yeah, I had to rant about that. My husband doesn't watch my videos, so hopefully this doesn't get out and he doesn't get mad. Because he's like, yeah, don't bother, don't say anything. And I was like, okay, but I'm pretty pissed off. I don't like it when people do that. God. And it probably goes back to my childhood when my best friend would make plans with me and then last second she'd cancel and I would get all upset about it and my mom would get so mad. Why do I have so much dry skin? What is happening? My mom would get so mad because I would be upset. I'd be crying. We were supposed to, you know, do this and now all of a sudden I'm not good enough to go with you, or something else better came up. Like, it happened all the time. So I think that's probably why shit like this pisses me off so bad. Wow, I throw in a lot of swear words when I'm angry, don't I? Sorry. All right. So, for highlight, we're gonna go with the Wet n Wild I'm So Lit loose highlight. I love this stuff. Stuff is the shiz. It is one of my favorite highlights, but it is rather intense. So, yeah, I didn't really kind of wiped it off my brush because I didn't want it to be too crazy, but here we go. It is so, oh, I love it. So, because it's so like, ba-bam. It's kind of a highlight I only use when I have like smoky eyes and I'm like all like, you know, full face glam, you know? And then you want that highlight that goes with that. glam look, you know? Love it. Okay, wow, that was a little much. I mean, does it emphasize your texture? Yeah, a little bit. All highlights do. I have crow's feet, so like when I get like highlight up in there, it emphasizes texture. Nose. So, yeah. Anyways, so that was my rant. I don't know how all of you feel about things like that, but I feel very strongly. I don't like being let down. I don't like the feeling of being let down. It makes me so upset. It happened a lot to me in my early years, so I feel very strongly about it now, as you can probably tell. Alright, we're going to take some of this highlight. We're going to put it in the inner corner and the brow bone. We're going to tap it in there. This little, what is this? I think this is a concealer brush. Concealer brush. It's so tiny though. Who uses that for concealer? Question. Does anybody out there use this for concealer brush? I use it for inner corner brow bone, because it is so small. It just fits in there so perfectly. I don't know who would use this as concealer, but you know, people who actually use brushes for what they're intended for. Some I do, most I don't. Okay, we are coming back to this highlight later in a minute, so I'm gonna set it to the side. Okay, lips. I'm going to use Share, Gerard Cosmetics Share Lip Liner. I'm gonna line my lips. Okay, and then the lipstick that I used for this is a lipstick I don't think you can get anymore, unfortunately, but it's just a cool tone brown lipstick. So if you have another, you know, a cool tone brown, then it'll work. This is Broadway Colors in Sparkling Stone. And I got this, oh shoot, this is before, like right before they came out with Believe Beauty. They had Broadway Colors brand. They were like getting rid of Broadway Colors to, you know, put in Believe Beauty, so it was on sale, and I grabbed it because it was a cool tone brown. So any cool tone brown will work. And I just put that on like that, and then I'm going to go in with that highlight, the highlighter I put on my finger, and I tap it right in the center, my lower lip and my upper lip. Of course, school hasn't called. Kind of lightens, but gives it like shine because it's a highlight. I do this sometimes with my browns. Okay, like that. Great. Then we take the highlighter. We take the lip pencil, any, you know, brown lip pencil will do, and we reline it. Make sure the lines don't have highlight on them. And then I'm gonna drop the pencil and get it all over my shirt. Fun. Let me grab that real quick. Okay. I'm gonna wipe that off on a Kleenex, make sure it's not grody. Okay, now I'm gonna take the pencil and color in the corners of my lips. Get a little definition. like that. And then now you can put away your highlighter if you would like, because it is a loose highlight, so you don't really want to spill it. Oh my God, could you imagine a loose highlight like that and you like spill it? Oh my gosh, it'd be sparkling for days. Okay, now we're gonna take, you can use any gloss that you want. I'm taking this Lip Plumper by Gerard Cosmetics because I like the feeling of the tingliness with this cinnamony. And I'm just gonna take it and put it over my lip to add a little shine. As an indulgence. And that is not it, because I technically didn't. I'm going to take the Mistified Hydrating Facial Mist. I'm going to put it on this sponge and just dab it all over my face. I ran out of setting mist, so I kind of just have this, which helps with the powders. It helps sink the powders in and hydrate. But like, you don't want to get it too wet because then it'll start taking off your makeup and you don't want that. Oh yeah, really ups that highlight too. When you dampen that highlight. Ooh, yes, yes, please. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, yeah, I ran out of setting spray and I was gonna buy some. I was gonna buy like the Milani setting spray, make it last or whatever. And a bottle, literally, okay, so I guess Gerard Cosmetics, this is all I have left of setting spray. But it's a bottle about this size and it's like $11. So now that I think about it, I think this is like $11. I don't know, but I get this in PR, so I didn't pay for it. That's $11 is kind of a lot of money for this. Anyways, but you can get it on sale. They have a lot of sales, so I'd get it on sale. Shh, don't tell them I said that. No, it doesn't matter. Anyways, I would get it on sale. But anyways, yeah, Milani setting sprays. They're not freaking cheap, man. $11 for gas station? No. For drugstore, that's a lot. Like, Gerard Cosmetics is not drugstore. So I guess it makes more sense for Gerard Cosmetics. Don't you dare get lipstick all over your face. But, like, I don't know, for drugstore, that's a lot. So I didn't get any. So now I'm just stuck with what I have, and this is good though. This Mistified, it really does bring moisture and help, you know, melt in powders and stuff. So, and look at that, bam, highlight, man. Love that for me. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna use. I don't really have setting spray to do, but yeah. Anyways, I usually use both. Like, I'll use a setting spray and then I'll go in with this. Just a little extra, you know? But yes, so this is the final look. This is the look that I wore in my live on Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. And yeah, a lot of people were asking what I was wearing. And so this is it. This is it right here. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps my channel out a lot. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you will tune in for future videos. And I also hope that you have a wonderful day.